What's going on, everybody? It's just another day in the kitchen, back with another episode, and today we're finally talking about Playboi Carti's newest album, and we've also got some shipping updates on the merch and much more. Now, before we get started, I want to give a special shout out to the homie Strain Beats, who's been cooking up the beats for these videos, so make sure you guys check them out. And while you're here, you might as well drop a like and subscribe and join our free Discord to stay up to date with the latest and the greatest. Shout out to all of my chefs in there. Now, today's video is one that's been in the making nearly 5 years now, as Playboi Carti has finally blessed the fans and dropped his newest album. And while the focus of today's video is of course on music, the new album, I want to throw things back really quick to the day after Carti released Whole Lotta Red on December 26, 2020, where he would first tease an upcoming deluxe album that would never actually come out. And while this might be completely unrelated to a deluxe version of the new album, Carti would actually upload a couple of different songs that weren't featured on streaming to his SoundCloud platform earlier today, which, although the songs weren't exactly playable, might be a big hint that we've got some more music on the way, pun intended, as it was rumored Carti had features with the likes of Lil Wayne, Justin Bieber, and even his Opium label mates Ken Carson and more on this one, which we haven't seen. Now, if you're lucky enough to be attending Rolling Loud this upcoming weekend, you will be catching Carti's official first performance of this new era, which will likely feature a revamped set list that has a lot of these new songs being played for the first time. And if you're anything like me, while I won't be at Rolling Loud, I will be catching Carti opening for the weekend on this upcoming tour, so let me know what city you'll be attending, and hopefully I see you in Orlando. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, we got some merch shipping updates earlier today, as many of us started to receive the following emails, which basically mentioned that Carti's team is working closely with their production partners to get everyone an update on the merch status, and essentially within the next week or so, we should all be receiving a follow-up email that basically contains an updated shipping estimate or date to give you an idea. And if you don't want your merch order to be automatically canceled by April 11th, you have to click the Keep My Order button at the bottom of the email. Now, with all that being said, and I don't know about you chefs, but I actually appreciate that Carti's team would send that email out on their own, as it's definitely been several months of silence in regards to updates, and I gotta say it's pretty nice to see a big artist like him actually communicate with the fans. I also want to mention, as you guys previously saw just now in the last clip, that Carti's website has been updated to now reflect the digital version of the album, which might indicate that there might be some merch hopefully dropping later. So now that we've gotten important merch updates out of the way, I wanted to hand the mic over to my chefs and talk just a little bit about the album. Because this one has features from everyone from a peak sounding Uzi to unexpected features such as Kendrick, who would even elicit a response from Ye on Twitter. And speaking of Ye, I'm actually very surprised that he's as absent as he is on this album. But to make up for that, at least we got several tracks with the GOAT LaFlame here, and I'd love to know in the comments if any of these features are your favorite and which one is. Now, with all that being said, and as this day comes to a close, it's kind of hard to believe again that this actually happened and he finally dropped the album. I think if you were to ask Carti if it was worth holding on for nearly 5 years and teasing the fans along the way, he would absolutely agree and feel justified, as his album currently sits at #1 on the charts, and I'd say he's bigger than he's ever been at any point in his career, and it feels like he's almost only just getting started. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments what your honest thoughts are on this album. I know today is only day 1, and I feel like it wouldn't be right to judge this one, as I know Whole Lotta Red was kind of one that had to grow on some people when it first came out. But I'd love to know what your favorite songs are in the comments. What do you think about them adding that TikTok intro to one of them? And what do you think about Carti's latest jewelry pickup here in the form of that YVL? Personally, as a fan that was part of his first tour and someone that has been following his career for nearly a decade now, I'd have to say I'd be lying if I said I wasn't impressed with this latest project. And while I'll be the first to admit he's pissed me off and made me check out on him many times over the last couple of years, I have to say, and I think I speak for everyone, that I'm so happy this album has finally dropped. As always guys, thank you so much for cooking with the kitchen. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Remember to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with the latest Carti updates. And I just want to dedicate the end of this video to all of the fallen Carti fans who simply aren't here to vibe with us today. I know that this album comes nearly 5 years after the release of Whole Lotta Red, so I just want to pour this one out, dedicate this one to all the fallen homies that aren't here to celebrate with us. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's album. Stay safe out there, man. I love y'all for real. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I'm excited to hit 10K hopefully soon. And as always, remember guys, it's lit straight up and peace.